All right, greetings. What's up, folks? How's everybody doing out there? Let me give you all a minute to gather in here to again the biggest radio show on the planet, right? The biggest deal on the internet sensation of that which I am, the Batman, right? Tyree Sneed, how's everybody doing? Like I said, man, I'm just myself, bro. I wasn't looking for fame. I wasn't looking for nothing in particular. Just you know, I work on different ventures. I create projects, and I wanted to do what I enjoy for a living. I wanted my livelihood to be what I truly enjoy and who I am. Um, and that's what I've accomplished, and I'm very excited about it. Truthfully, hold on. You know what's funny? People are just funny, man. You first of all, you can never get away. You never get away from. You know, it's just I don't know. It's just always one of the stragglers around, no matter what you do. Real talk. I feel like you know what I mean. So I'd be trying to avoid them because I don't want to talk to them. I'm not trying to talk to failures. You know what I mean? Which most of them are failures. And that's the thing. You'll get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. So what I'm here to talk about right now today, casually chilling, right, is my advice to people out there and my concepts of success because we all know what success is. I mean, first of all, if you're talking monetary, you know, monetary gain, whatever, you have to know the parameters of monetary gain and what monetary gain actually is, what it means, and what the game becomes, and, just how to move. The deal is you have a lot of people on here who they run their mouth quite a bit. And, you know, I really just think that it's all intentional. I think that it's just designed to try to create, a stressful environment, which I'm not going to allow at all, right? But you've got a lot of YouTube wannabe prophets on here that run their mouth like they're spitting biblical prophecy, but they're saying nothing, and everything around them in their situation, it depicts and embodies the fact that they're a failure and that they just do nothing. Right. So we can get into that in a minute since people want to run their mouth because if anyone has anything to say, I'm gonna respond. If somebody's gonna run their mouth, I can talk too. But when I talk, people get in their feelings. Right. The thing is some people are not at my level. Really nobody is, right? So it's like I don't owe a response to people who just run their mouth. I mean, the question is you have to have a seat at the table. Do you have a seat at the table? No. Okay, then we're not conversating. You see what I'm saying? Again, you'll get as far as the people that you talk to for no reason. If you get on YouTube and you spend all your time arguing and bickering back and forth, doesn't that just embody the definition that I told you all that was a Bill Cooper quote, William Bill Cooper, right? Isn't that what I told you that you will bump into each other till the end of time because you're operating from a basis of ignorance? Me, I'm operating from a basis of facts. So what happens is all these people on here they go back and forth and they do it to each other. It's the same concept in the hood. It's the same concept pretty much anywhere you go. And in my opinion, I believe worse in the suburbs. People try to paint it like people want to get out the hood. Yeah, but people have the same mentality, if not worse, in the suburbs. It's the same thing. Literally, it's the same thing. There's no difference. The world is just one big hood, pretty much. I mean, that's what they want to make it into. And I mean, at the end of the day, you have to learn how to adapt. You have to learn how to roll with the system and the direction of which it's going. Number one, none of you on here have a voice. I mean, you're all nobodies. I'm just being real. You're all failures. You've all failed. You never accomplished anything. And you're mad at me and you're in your feelings because I have, and I've actually, built something that's like an empire of sorts and is actually working, you know, completely and is conducive to, my environment and me building more businesses and compounding everything on top of each other. Right. So, like I said, people can say whatever they want. I'm a young guy, man. I'm 35 now. Still a young dude, man. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like I've already accomplished so much. Like I said, I've been successful at every venture I ever participated in. The thing is, you people don't judge anything correctly. If a dude spends and makes tons of money like me, like I've always done, right? And he's a boss and he knows how to move, you're going to work on different ventures. You're going to do things different because you're rolling with the wind. You're letting the wind take you where you may. You're letting God take you where He may, right? And you're living out, God's plan for you, whatever, right? You're not in control of anything, and you accept that at some point. You understand? Because none of us are truly in control. And a lot of these people online, they're using YouTube as an avenue and a gates, trying to, and they can't, but they're trying to use it as an avenue to pretend they have control over strangers and other people because they don't have control over themselves. So at the end of the day, it just becomes the same monotonous dribble on here that you're witnessing every day that, quite frankly, nobody wants to participate in. Nobody wants to participate in it. Nobody wants to be a part of this on here. It's nonsense. And I am not a part of anything going on here. I'm just me and doing what I want to do. Here, I'm going to just turn around here. But yeah, long story short, you'll get as far as the people that you talk to for no reason. Okay, we got 18 in the box. Let's see you do it. All right, like I said, this show should be monetized. I hope I did that. I think it's monetized. Let me check. Hold on. All right, yes, we're good to go. We're monetized. So 21 in the box. Let's see any of you do it because you all can't. Right, and you got to remember, I do it while I'm suppressed because I've done radio against Freemasonry and Illuminati for the past, I don't know, 25 plus years, something like that, for a long time. Right. So, I mean, like I said, if we talk about reality, right, which is what these people don't want to talk about, they're in their feelings about it. I mean, who on this platform is slightly coming close to me? Nobody. If we talk about rap and we break it down and just say the truth, like if everyone talked direct in person, they wouldn't be able to say all these lies. They wouldn't get away with nothing. They wouldn't get away with this delusion, the disrespect that they're trying to fake. None of that would anybody get away with in front of me having a conversation face to face because then it's real, right? So then you're held to standards that are in reality, right? Like people don't walk up to my face and they don't talk to me in any type of way, right? That's just common sense. It has nothing to do with being tough or anything like that. It's just that's how reality works. Yes, play with the numbers because you're triggered and pressed. I love it. I love it, baby. How y'all doing today? Happy holidays. Happy holidays. It's good to be here. It's good to be here right in front of people who are such big fans of mine and they have such a hard time handling my success and my superiority to them. I truly love it. I really do. And that's what I want to talk about today too, but I'll delve into that in a second. My point is, how do I explain this to you? Y'all have to start making better moves for yourself. You got to start learning business models. Like none of you went to school for business. I went to college studying international business. I finished all my basics. I was a college dropout because I became a multi-millionaire. I was studying stuff that you people can't even fathom. I was doing my own like literal like trial studies on my own independently. I can't get into it on here. They have rules on this network. They're hypersensitive. But my whole point is I was building businesses as well. Became a multimillionaire, dropped out of college, right? Like, I'm an extremely successful dude. My story is absolutely amazing. Are we serious right now? It's incredible. So yeah, like I said, um, hold up. And see, I've already realized what it is with all these people. Like, number one, like I said, I won't be tolerating nothing. I'm gonna have the attitude that I have every day because people are selfish. I'm seeing it right in front of my eyes right now. Like I said, all these people, they just want everything for them. They want to do what they enjoy, and it's, oh, I don't matter or whatever. And like, that's cool because I went out and got it myself, like I always do. I'm doing my own thing. Feel me? Meanwhile, these people, like I said, they sit there, they get to do whatever the hell they want. Like I said, they always get in your way. They just sit there in your way. Like, you can't be serious, man. To sit there and act like people like they all super lames too. Like, I understand why they all focus on me and why they're concerned and worried about me because they're all a bunch of lames, like super lames. You know what I mean? Like, people that in this world will never be anything, never be successful, never be anybody, right? So like, it all makes perfect sense to me. But long story short, it just is what it is, man. You know what I mean? My deal is like, to all the people in the world who think that they have it together, because like I said, I noticed that all of you get more opportunities than me. I mean, they're literally trying to make things difficult for me that are basic stuff, bro. They got me like, I'm supposed to be doing all this stuff for like basic stuff, bro. Sitting there telling me, "Oh, well, this is wrong," and blah blah blah. Like, does it matter? Like, realistically, does it matter, bro? Like, this is all petty stuff, bro, and they try to give you like a hard time and make it difficult, and I'm still doing everything I need to do, but it's just irrelevant at this point. You feel me? It's all irrelevant. Like, these people act like we live in a system where you can't make mistakes. I don't care about your system. I'm gonna use it and use it to my advantage 100%. You 100% right, and do what I want. What I do ain't none of your business. Like, real talk, like I said, this company doesn't pay right. Like, to just sit here and put us in a position and then act like we're trapped. Like, dog, a human being is going to do whatever they can to get out the cage regardless. That's the mentality for reality. You're a cat in a cage, and basically, you're either the cat that's docile and you remain complacent, or you do everything to get out of that cage. And I'm the cat that does everything to get out of that cage. I've talked about this a million times. That's the reality paradigm. You're one or the other. You're either complacent, docile, like a Hindu cow, right? Or you're trying to get out of the fold and out of the matrix, and you're trying to get your own. You're going to be independent, whatever we know. No matter what, you're going to do what it takes to be independent. You know what I mean? So, to all you people who have it together, do you understand and are you aware that having it together is an illusion? that man's cool. He said hi to me. But yeah, man, like, you people who think you have it together, are you aware that you don't? Are you aware that having it together on a system that's built off complete instability, when y'all talk about stability, there is no stability in working a 9 to 5. You can lose your job, right? There's no stability if you're not a gangster who runs the streets like me and you have no fear of anybody. There's no such thing as stability because the truth is that the poor always target the rich. Always. That's been the game since day one. Like, we're all aware of that, right? So if you're going to be rich and successful and wealthy, you better learn how to be down to earth, and you better learn how the hood works and how these environments work, because if you don't, I mean, the truth is that it's a cruel, cold world. The truth is, it is a dog eat dog world. That really is the truth. And at the end of the day, there's always a bigger, badder dog. You feel me? And even if there isn't, I mean, just the fact that everybody is, scrounging and trying to get what they can. You feel me? So, you know, like Rocky said, nothing is gonna blah 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 harder than life. It's not about, man, this is ridiculous, bro. You can't do nothing. Literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just selfishness all day, and yet all these people, they're depressed in their complacency. That makes sense. They do all this extra stuff, extra antics, and extra stuff that you don't need because they're mad at their own complacency. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Like, people, like when people get these things, they attain a car, a home. That's all you people talk about. Clearly, you don't have it if that's what you talk about, right? Because the people who have these things, they don't care about them. You understand? All you people care about is the same old one too. I mean, if you put anything on payments right there, you're hustling backwards. You're already an indentured servant. You're already in slavery. You understand? If you have a home, that doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. I mean, when you go out in the world, you still got to deal with the world, right? And you're at the mercy of the world. I don't care who you are. That's what people don't get. Like, that's the thing, is that I always knew it was going to be like this, and it was going to get worse and worse because, like I said, that's what happens. I mean, the poor are watching the rich, and they want what you have, right? And that's really, in my opinion, what it has to do with. It's like this United Healthcare thing. They're trying to paint him like, oh, the family was well off and so rich. I don't believe that he was a rich guy. I really don't. I think it's all hogwash. Everything the media ever said was a lie, and it's always been a lie. He's not a successful man. He's not a man, period. He's just an entitled millennial. I mean, just because your family's well off and they own things, that doesn't mean that you're rich. That means that you're a Mason. You see what I'm saying? So they could just be regular Masons like anybody else. You know what I mean? Look at this. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. The timing of it, like it's not intentional. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's just people be funny, man. I just laugh at people, honestly. I don't even take people serious. You know what I mean? But like I said, my whole deal is, how do I explain it? Here, I'm just going to walk right here. My whole deal is this: people at some point are going to have to get real with themselves. Okay. Like I said, Batman is very necessary because Batman does what Batman do. I don't need to explain it to anybody. Anybody who's listening, if you get my channel again, you're probably looking at me like I'm a YouTuber. I'm a gangster. I have nothing to do with YouTube. I don't care about YouTube. I mean, I'm a full-fledged just gangster who's completely lived up to that name. I step foot on YouTube. I come from the street. I don't come from nothing else, right? Been doing this my entire existence, literally. You feel me? I'm telling you right now, this is hilarious. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but I think it's funny, man. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me that people claim they got all this money and all this bread, but they can't take care of basic stuff, right? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, people claim they got all this money, but they can't afford any of these basic things. They can't afford basic expenses, right? They can't afford anything. And this is the situations that you have, just complete nonsense. Like I said, you can't tell me that it's not intentional. It's definitely intentional. Like I said, these people, they can't afford money for anything. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm gonna open my mouth nonstop. Like, ain't nobody gonna make me be quiet or make me do nothing or tell me to do nothing. You feel me? These people act like they all have money. They literally can't even afford to fix fences. Are you serious? That's not sad and pathetic. I'm just saying, bro. Like, run and tell that. That's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's all designed the same way, right? And it's like that's your world for you. And like, I'm not here for all that, man. You know what I mean? I'm here for love and positivity and learning. Hold on. I'm here for the real people and the good people, and just people that actually want to learn and want to accomplish something, man. But again, you got to understand, bro. My name is Tyrese Need, right? Like I said, I haven't backed down to anyone and anything my entire life. I'm 35 years old now, right? You're gonna want to listen to me. I'm someone you want to listen to. The reason being, I have everything to show for it. The reason being that I didn't have the luxuries these people had. These people have had, I'm talking decades, I'm talking centuries to hustle, stack money, right? And move along, inch along in their little rat race like a snail. While most of you, like I said, you don't even understand the concept of ownership, right? Or how to hustle forwards. So everything you do is on payments. Like I said, minute you put anything on payments, you're an indentured servant, you're a slave. You can't tell me nothing. That's number one. So now if we look around the spin wheel of YouTube or reality, you think any of these people here own anything? It's all on payments, bro. It's all on payments, and they have mortgages. They have mortgages that they have to pay off because they all live on everything that's borrowed, like I said, like all Masons do. It's all masonry. And masonry doesn't breed nothing but what? Contempt, envy, jealousy, and the same theme of what we see, right? Like I said, you can do all the extra antics you want. You can spend your money frivolously and not care and do whatever and try to pretend and copycat somebody who's done something on a whole nother scale you people can never fathom. And it still is. Um, I saw one of these dudes the other day and I was just laughing because I saw him and he was a dude who tried to, he tried to hate on me basically, right? Behind closed doors, right? And that's what they do. And then they assist other people or whatever. And man, I saw this dude, bro. It was that fool that was talking about going to the gym when it's like, dude, you look like you've never stepped foot in a gym. Number one. Number two, you look literally like a Seinfeld character. You look like Seinfeld. Like, I mean, it's just crazy. And I saw him, and he just had this same like pristine, I'm meek and mild look on his face. Like, can you imagine dudes like that? And they was talking all this smack about they this and that, and they get upset and they're tough, and not talking about me, but talking about they were talking about other people, and all they do is gossip like females. Like I'm just saying, can you imagine being that ridiculous, embarrassing? Like these are the biggest lames I've ever seen, bro. These are dudes that I mean, they're just lame. And it's like, okay, so you mad at me because I'm cool and you lame? Like, okay, what would I care? It doesn't matter what you do, man. Like, you're always going to be a lame. I mean, that's the thing. You want to be cool, get around cool people, you know what I mean, that really, really about this and really, like, see, my life is beautiful, man. All these people are uneventful. They got nothing going for them. That's why they jealous. They jealous because I'm super cool. I'm the cool kid on the block. Real talk. All these other people are whack. Look at them. They super whack, bro. That's like the valley. Like I said, the valley is backwards. It's a bunch of whack people trying to hate on the dude that they know is superior and cool, right? Just like everywhere else, right? Really, it's really the same thing, right? And like I said, all the girls, women have no taste. They date and get with men who aren't men, right? With cowards who are all super lame and whack, like 3 feet tall, out of shape, like can't do nothing, don't produce nothing, like that's what y'all do because all y'all were raised by someone and the person that raised you was exactly the same way, a complete joke. So you just have a bunch of generations. I'm just telling you the truth. You have a bunch of generations of jokey people who are a joke. How are you gonna you can't breed success unless you have success. You have to have successful potential, right? In order to have a couple and build a family, you got to have a man and a woman, right? We don't have any men, so how are you going to have a man and a woman? You're going to have a simp coward, a beta male who ain't nothing, right? Who's not a man, who can't teach anything to anyone, right? And then you're going to have the women who are miserable, mad, unhappy because they don't have a man, right? And they're just going to sit there and, spew out their envy and jealousy all day and do weirdo stuff because of it. I'm explaining to you your entire dichotomy in society. Don't be mad at me. I didn't build this society. I was just born into this world and I try to stay out of your society because I'm not a part of it and you're all a joke. Okay? So again, I mean, we don't come from the same walk of life whatsoever. I mean, like I said, I've had tons of beef my entire life. Like I said, I won against all my enemies. I don't know what y'all talking about, right? Like I've had a bunch of real stuff I've been in. Like I said, I'm lucky to even be able to be speaking to you, any of y'all. Okay, so that's the thing is, people, everybody talks, man, but like I said, I mean, I've lived all over the United States, been everywhere, seen it all, done it all. Like I really come from all that for real. I'm not faking it. I'm really the real deal. So it's like when you have all these other people, like they're all local, bro. Of course they gonna hate or whatever or be mad or upset because they stuck being local. They local jokers. I'm not a local joker. I'm a worldwide Batman. That's the whole point. Batman is the coolest thing ever, right? Everybody knows that, right? Like I said, my whole point is people they want to be in my shoes. All of these people, all of them. There's not one that is exempt. And I just find it petty and pathetic because grown people should have matured spiritually enough where it's not about what you have, it's not about who you are, and for sure it ain't about being jealous or envious. You know what I mean? Like I could care less if I met the Prince of Saudi Arabia and he said, "Oh, I own all this," and everywhere we went, everything he owned. Why would I be jealous of that person? They're not me. They don't look like me. He can have all the money he want, but he don't look this handsome. See, God gave me gifts that are priceless. You see what I'm saying? And that's the point. Even that system, if you go to Saudi Arabia, you deal with like the Arab Emirates or like the princes of Saudi Arabia, like the people who really claim they have money, right? Those people don't have any more money than what I've seen in my life. It's not even comparable. I've made and spent more money than everybody, bro. And you people want to act like you can erase history. Like, yeah, that was a delusional idea out the gate. What do you mean? You can't erase what anyone has accomplished. It's just not possible, right? So that's the whole deal is that people have to deal with reality whether they like it or not. It's not an option. And in this reality, I happen to be the king, right? So like I said, even when you're dealing with the Arab Emirates or any of those people, it's all Freemasonry. It's the same thing. You go to Dubai, the way the system is run, I can guarantee you is off what? Freemasonry. They may have their own little system, but it still ties into the same system because it's under the same misleading nonsense that I don't believe is really God, right? It's something else posing as God, right? So, I mean, that's the truth. You understand? You know, my thing is this, man. Like I said, like people on this network, when I offer you to have a conversation, it's a pretty big deal. This is a pretty big platform. It's a major outlet. It's becoming a major marketing outlet. We get a lot of marketing and distribution here, right? This is where it's at, basically. So if you was trying to promote product, music, anything of the above, the place you would have to come to is my radio program. Without that, I mean, you're completely out of luck. And that's not an opinion. I mean, that's truth. You feel me? So we got 30 in the box. Let's see you do it. Right? With ease, comfortably. Right? Doing numbers, not hearing what no one has to say on here because you're below me and you could never talk crazy to me. Right? And everybody knows this. So yeah, I saw the Seinfeld dude, I think it was yesterday. And I was just laughing, man, because he was quiet as a mouse, bro. That dude walked right by me. He won't say nothing, bro. He is terrified. They're terrified. You know what I mean? Terrified of a real man just because the real man ain't going to tolerate disrespect and stands up for himself. These people are nothing. These people are a joke. This modern day generation is a complete joke. And you're sitting there scrounging. I mean, you're just barely holding on to society and you're trying to work these little small jobs and gossip. Seriously? And you think that's going to get you somewhere? Like I said, someone like me, you're not supposed to hate on me. You're supposed to talk to me and be real interested in what I can teach you. Number one, especially, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Like I respect my elders personally. You feel me? I always try to learn from my elders because they're supposed to know more than me. If they don't, something's wrong. Like I said, I'm a dude that people should listen to. If you talking to me, I'm gonna give you advice. I'm gonna give you the jewels and try to teach you the game. I just don't give game for free no more. Feel me? I mean, you gotta understand, y'all are complete bottom feeders. I'm talking complete underlings. I mean, you'll never come close to me ever. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how much you hate. It doesn't matter. It's never gonna change the fact that my hustle is solidified and it works and nonstop and it produces results that nobody could even understand the magnitude of. Right? So, like I said, people talk a lot. Y'all talk about money. I'm about to manifest millions of dollars right in front of your face. That's the only way to make money. What do you mean? You don't get money working a job. You're not going to stack your way up through society. Like I said, people who make come ups, I used to have a phrase, right? They make come ups until blah, 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 right? I've already said the phrase, I've already stated what it is, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, you feel me? Like me, I could really care less. You feel me? I could care less how people feel. I could care less what people talking about. I don't know what this nigga doing. But yeah, man, it'd just be crazy, bro. It'd be absolutely crazy. You feel me? Because people is just they delusional, man. They in another world, right? It ain't this one. I know that much. They outside of reality, pretending, right? Making no coherent sense, right? It's funny to me. I'm wondering what this fool is doing because he literally just pulls up, parks in a spot that ain't a parking spot, turns on his blinkers or his whatever flashers, and that's it. Like, what's the point of that? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, people can believe what they want. People can believe who they want. Men lie, women lie. Statistics don't, right? And then Jay Z was changing the statistics and the numbers when he did that. He was changing the numbers of titles. It came out publicly of titles, pocketbook, checkbook. He was changing the numbers so they could try to pocket more cash. But you ran around, and you people said that this nigga was rich. They're broke. They're poor. They're impoverished. They're in modern day slavery. They're not even indentured servants. It's very clear what they are, right? So when you're that, how would you ever mouth off to me? The fact is, these people would never even come near me. I'm royalty compared to all these people, right? I'm the Pharaoh reincarnated for real in the first place, and I'm gonna get everything that's coming to me. And these people know it, and they're concerned and they're worried about it. You feel me? They don't want to see you make it. That's the reality of the situation, right? That's the reality of it. It always has been, and it always will be, right? It's never gonna change. Hi, good you? uh, that dog is awesome. He looks like a big possum, and the dog wants to play. But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. It just is what it is, man. Like I said, if if people ain't got nothing positive to say, just don't say it. That's the point I'm at in the game. I don't know how y'all do things, but that's how I do things. Like, nah, bro. Like y'all be weird, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, they all want to be me. That's all it's about at the end of the day, and it's very clear. I can see why, man, because I shine. I shine, and y'all don't. They did the same thing, like when I went to UTB, University of Texas at Brownsville, especially in the Valley. They always congregated around me, and they want to be like me. So they were trying to get me to play this one character in their little play. We did the play. I did the character. All right, they make me like the tough guy or whatever, and I don't care about that stuff. It was all relevant to me. I was focused on things that matter, and I was doing my music. And I really think I'm going to just completely get back to the music now because it's my passion and I'm good at it, you know. And that's what these people care about is they care about making a name in music. And it's like, well, yeah, but you're not going to get anywhere hating on real talent. You get what I'm saying? You're not going to get anywhere. See, that people don't understand that things you own end up owning you in the first place. Like I said, when people think, if you think that you're successful right now, you're hustling financially. I mean, that's the last thing you want is to have a whole bunch of stuff. The more stuff you own, it ends up owning you, even if you own it. That's what people don't get. You have to be non-materialistic. You have to let go of all that, and you have to learn how to actually hustle and be about something, right? And if you don't do that, I mean, you're just going to be stuck in the same boat time and time again, over and over again, and it's never going to change. And that's reality, right? And that's what you learn, right? When you actually get out and do the real thing. See, if anyone doesn't respect me out there, I mean, that's crazy, bro, because you got to understand gangsters respect me, gang members respect me, um, like gang leaders respect me. I mean, you have to understand Tyree Sneed represents like the original intent. Oh, geez. Like I said, like I was out in Cali around like Chicano gangbangers. All right. I was around the real Bloods and Crips when they were formed with the original intent document. Like when I was a kid, bro. So like I come from all that. I come from LA. They talk about LA, whatever, blah blah blah. I come from all of that, bro. LA politics. I come from that. So people don't even know who they're talking to, but then again, they do, right? So I represent everything that means something and is something. Everybody else, just a bunch of lames. That's the whole paradigm is that when you get in society, it's just like when y'all worry about women and these girls and women, who cares what they think, bro? They lame. They lame and they worry about lame stuff and they worry about lame dudes and lame women. Most of them don't even like men no more, which there are no men except me. That's number one. But number two, they just don't because, well, I mean, none of you are about nothing, first of all, so they don't know. The fact is, they don't know any better. They don't know. They don't know anything about a man because they don't meet him. You feel me? Like if they knew, they would be chasing a real man, but they don't know because they got them all in their phone on social media, right? All on social media trolling, right? Wasting their time trying to set up innocent people. That's all they do. All y'all do online. 100, like 24 hours a day. That's all they do is try to set up innocent people. That right there is entrapment. That's a court case right there. That's a federal lawsuit, right? But they'll sit there and pretend all day. That's what they do. They pretend you have an entire culture. I'm talking, there has to be millions of people online doing that, right? And all of that is entrapment. That's a federal crime, right? It's nothing that you could even move on, no matter who you do it to or what you're referring to. Either way, you would go to prison if they were smart and they knew how to turn around and sue you because it's entrapment. You get what I'm saying? Because what they do is they talk and they use wording to try to force you into some whatever category. I'm just telling you the truth. This is what happens online, right? They try to label you, right? Yeah, that's entrapment. Like you could do that, but it's going to result in a lawsuit. And then the lawsuit, the person that you do it to, is going to get punitive damages in the millions because of damage to reputation, especially if they're like a public figure like me. You get what I'm saying? Because they're going to win that lawsuit and then you're going to owe them millions of dollars because you have to compensate whoever, right? Especially if they're famous or a public figure for, punitive damages to their reputation, which may affect their business. And then it just trickles down as more and more and more money that you have to cop up, or the system will have to cop up. The government will have to cut a check. So it's like you have to learn how to win this game. You don't want to lose the game. You don't want to be in the midriff of the game. You want to win the game. Like I said, man, I saw that dude yesterday. I was laughing, bro, because it's just like, man, you so corny. Like, just look at you, bro. And like, you can tell, like, you probably, let's just get real, man. A lot of these dudes, their issue with me is they probably ain't never been with a woman in their life. That's the truth. And they've got mad women problems. They've got girl problems. And I don't. I've seen a lot of dudes try to project on me, man. When I worked on 6th Street, y'all remember, you remember the one we called Pizza Girl? Y'all remember, right? Right? I've had plenty of exes, right? Like I said, like I've had a lot of girlfriends, right? Been with a lot of women. Even Christina knows. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just trying to teach something. I don't like even talking about it because I don't care. But you've got people like Nutty's trying. He want to be me so bad. Nutty's trying to talk like me. Bro, you've never been with any women. What are you talking about, bro? Your wife looks like literally like every time you open your mouth, I'm going to use another comparison. She looks like, let me think. She looks like Kirby, like after he literally defeated like the biggest boss at level 45. Okay? And he because Kirby, he swallows all his enemies. That's how it looks. It literally looks like, the boss was like like I mean, like tan, and he just swallowed the mob boss at level 45. I mean, it's ridiculous. And the reason that you're with that person is because you never got any women. That's not a woman. I don't know what that is, but it's not a woman, right? Facts. So why would you say that, bro? You never got any women, but you on there talking like that because you're over 50. You have the weirdest relationship paradigm I've ever seen. That better be a little dog because I hear him and see him moving. Yeah, yeah, you're little. I hear you. See your little legs. Where you at, little guy? Oh, he's cute. He's so cute. He's little. He's adorable. Oh, he's cute. I like him. He is cool. I love those puppies I saw. Oh my gosh, I want one. Those puppies were beautiful. The camera didn't do it justice, man. They're like little gray puppies. They're adorable. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is, man. You know, like it goes to show where people's mindset is at and mind frame. Because like I said, that lame dude that looks like Seinfeld, he could have just listened to me and learned from me. Instead, he made a fool out of himself, right? And now he's just like terrified because a real man just, G checked everybody, sunned everybody. I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, you're trying to talk crazy to a grown man. I mean, they didn't teach you that. They're supposed to raise you knowing this stuff, that you don't run around mouthing off to a grown man. A grown man ain't gonna take that. So that's the thing. They expected me, oh, I'm supposed to sit here and be cute and nice to you and fit into your little fake paradigm out here for what? I'm not a snob, right? I'm a grown man that you don't disrespect. I'm an actual gangster. All right. It's funny. I don't have to fit in. I don't have to fit in and fit in for you to like me here. I'm not at your discretion. That's the thing you understand. How you feel about me is irrelevant, bro. Real talk. It doesn't matter. And that's the thing is like these people can't even make up their mind. They so hypocritical. It's just anything to say to be against me. Like, yeah. And y'all have never had to move in society and try to be successful when you've been outcasted from the society, literally, just because you're beautiful and you shine and you're a real man. This society does not allow real men at all. So the thing is, y'all do a lot of talking and running your mouth, but see, this real man is still right here. This real man's still going to do his thing right in front of you. This real man's still going to win, and he's going to do everything the way a man does, which is take over everything and take what he wants and do what he wants and laugh in your face. And that's what they don't like. I'm telling you the truth. That's what they don't like because they're not used to it. They don't see people do this 9 times out of 10 in the first place. They're not used to it. It's just like the one dude told me a long time ago. He was a Mason. He said they're not used to gangsters. They're not. And I didn't understand it at the time because in my mind, I'm thinking like I'm not really thinking I'm a gangster. I wasn't evolved at that level yet. I understood that I was, and I'm being honest, like I understand what it means. See, people think it means like you have no emotions. Like, no, there's like just it's about like who you are. Like you're born into this. I mean, some people are really, really seriously tougher than others. Like I'm the toughest dude on this planet. I don't care what nobody tells you. What I've been through physically, none of you could walk in my shoes. You couldn't find someone. I've never seen. That's the thing. The guy that has to be Batman, he has to be a resilient, tough guy. Bats are great survivors, like you said in the movie, right? So the whole concept is about that. The reason why I don't really fear anyone and I'm not worried about anyone anywhere I go is I don't believe there's nobody worse than me. I believe there's people who train. I believe there's people who are strong who go to gyms. I've seen a bunch of niggas who are brolic and big. I've been dealing with that my whole life. That don't really phase me. And 9 times out of 10, they really not that strong. It's just all for show. And that's what I've learned that y'all don't know. And it's about speed at the end of the day, no matter what. So I don't really care how big they are. Ain't none of that gonna matter. I don't care about none of that. Straight up. You feel me? Like honestly, I get excited about all that. It's just more fun for me. Real talk. Cause my whole deal is like 50 Cent said, like, I'm worried about somebody who's like me. You feel me? Like that's what I would worry about. I'd worry about somebody and I still wouldn't be worried because I just know me. My mentality is I'm gonna try to supersede whatever anybody brings me. I'm limitless. You know what I mean? It's not about fear. It's not about like I don't get scared. I could get scared, but not of somebody. You know what I mean? Maybe of something, or what they could do. But you conquer that fear anyway. That's what Batman's about. And like I said, that's why I'm trying to build these suits to protect me, right? So I mean, what is there to fear? Not much. So, like I said, at the end of the day, right, it's not complicated, right? People just, I don't know, people need to get their priorities straight, right? People need to learn what's what, who's who. And like I said, I'm someone you just don't disrespect. People found that out relatively quickly. And the thing is, I'm not someone that you can trap in your system either, because that's what they want. See, they play this game where they take people like me and then they say, oh, he's an alpha male. And then they bring whatever they can, like they done, but they expect you to take the bait. And see, I'm smart. I'm not just a brute. So when you're smart, that gives you an edge over everyone. Martial arts, the first thing they teach you, if you can defeat your opponent mentally, you never have to resort to physical, right? Martial arts, the first thing they teach you is if you have to run, run. It's not all about being brave. It's not all about being hardcore or tough. It's not about that. It's about being smart, right? I mean, we're trying to win. That's what you have to realize at some point now. I'm one of the few that I've done it being tough through and through and just, whatever obstacle, completely just, winning no matter what, not letting any obstacle stop me or get in my path, but, you know, like I said, most people, they can't do that. So I mean, you got to be smart. I mean, the fact is that the thing with the most potential is your mind. You train your mind right. I mean, they can't touch you. It's just that simple. Your mind is what's limitless, right? And that's what I work on a lot is my mind. Work on the physical too. Obviously, I'm in great shape right now, but I work on my mind. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy, man. Like I see all this stuff like this. Like it's like people are too into the American paradigm of fake success. I mean, you gotta understand, half these people ain't even from here. Let's just say the truth. Most of them are immigrants. Half of them ain't even from here. They're not Americans. They can come here, pose all they want. And that's the thing. People who aren't from this country, they get handed this fake American dream for real. They get handed it and they don't even do nothing with it. Like I'm just saying, what is the point and purpose? I mean, you're trying to emulate and copy me on my land. That's the truth. That's a factual statement, is it not? And y'all are mad because you'll never be me. And you realize that pretty quickly. Like, no matter what I attain or whatever, I'm still behind. And like I said, it's like the difference between I own my own car lot, right? So like I own cars, I can't put them on payments, I can only buy them cash. That's wealth. People like this, they come to this country, they got to put it on payments, right? None of it is owned, right? It's all borrowed, right? So of course they're mad and disgruntled because they're looking at me like, man, he owns what he got and he pays cash for it, and I can't even do that. And I'm sitting here, whatever, I'm sitting here, whatever, working my little job, working my three fake jobs because they gave them to me because I ain't from here, right? And yeah, I mean that's the truth. You could go to work every day. You could be a doctor. You could be a nurse. You could be making all that medical money, and you still will never come close to me because I'm from here, boss. So I developed a hustle that is based off how this country actually runs and how things actually work. I outsmarted the system day one a long time ago, so I don't have to sit here and fiddle faddle around in it. I don't have to sit here and pretend, right, like I'm someone that I'm not. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna always be ahead of you because this is my country. I'm just saying the truth. That's reality. If it wasn't my country, bro, I wouldn't know how to outsmart the system. I wouldn't know all the things that I know. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do, right? So it's like I said, a lot of it is just towards Americans because that's what this country has been brainwashed and taught to not like. And that's crazy. You're in my country. The government can do whatever, start whatever in other countries, right? But who does it fall on? Us as Americans, not the government, not the people who are doing it. The people creating issues in other countries who created all of this stuff that happened in Afghanistan, Iraq, the people responsible are the government, not the people. But see, the secret elitist government, the Illuminati, is who's pulling the strings. So we have to suffer for what they do intentionally. Think about that. So, like I said, you came on YouTube, y'all are brainwashed by Illuminati, right? And y'all try to copy their paradigm where you're sitting there, like I said, you sacrifice each other, your system eats its own, and you're sitting there trying to bring it against one guy, right? Because I'm the American. And it doesn't work, does it? Of course not. It didn't work with the Illuminati. Why would it work with you? Why are you trying to copy elitists when they're not even elite? The people who want to be elites are like Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald is a fake rapper who can't even rap, who looks corny. He looks like what he is, a joke. He's an entitled, spoiled millennial. He's a nobody. He's never been through a day of struggle ever. What are you talking about? Y'all talk about these rappers. Who's that other fool that looks hilarious? If I ever saw him, I like, bro, I'd be making so much fun of him. That dude, the one that y'all talk about all the time, that's super whack, that looks super whack. Like he looked like any typical homeless guy. What's his name? Y'all know which one I'm talking about. The one who made the song White Iverson. That guy. That guy's super whack. He couldn't even come around me, bro. Real talk. He couldn't even come around me, bro. Dudes like that, they couldn't come around me, man. I'm just telling you, like, I'm a gangster, bro. I'm not that type of nigga. I'm not the type of dude that people just do whatever around, approach me. Like, people don't play in my energy. You know what I mean? And it's obvious. You can see not to, right? So it's like I said, I'm a man, man. These people, they want to emasculate people. I mean, that's something you have to do in person. And it's not possible with a grown man, especially a gangster. So everything you talking about just makes no sense. So like, how about you miss me with all of it? And that's it. And like I said, on this show, I'm not going to have a chat 9 times out of 10 because I'm tired of hearing it. It's just nonsense, bro. It's a waste of my time. For real. It's not real. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's just because people are upset. Like, look at them, bro. They all the same, bro. All y'all just sit there and you act like you're all in on something. They all act like they know something you don't. Don't none of these people know nothing. None of them. I know more than all of them. Matter of fact, I'm the person who knows it all. And I don't walk around like that. I don't act like that. You feel me? Like I said, I just don't care, man. I don't care about people's fake fake fiestas, right? It's all fake. I don't care about fake wealth. I care about real wealth. I don't care about the illusion. I don't care about all the little activities meant to distract you that y'all do. I don't sit there and give my money to people who don't deserve it. I don't waste my money so that I can sit here and like pretend in a fake fantasy for nonsense while all you're doing is giving your money to people who it's not even going to. It's going to the corporate paradigm. It's going to the company. None of these people have money. None of them. They could charge you out the wazoo for whatever they have to in order to keep the company running because they don't know how to build a business. Everything I'm saying is a fact. You can put it to the test, bro. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I built my own business. I'm Batman, right? I mean, you can't tell me nothing. My checks come in on, what is it, 21st to the 26th, right? $259. They owe me a $200 bonus. I did everything they asked, right? And like, they're supposed to pay me. Anything they don't pay me that they say they will and I have proof of, that just gets included in the lawsuit because I'm taking all these companies to court. They're going to have to pay me millions of dollars because of what I went through and what was done to me. And I have full proof of it. It's happened in front of everyone. It's all obvious. I have documentation of everything I went through, everything, right? So it's like, y'all got to make some sense. What do you mean? I already won, bro. The money's in the bag, homie. Just like the reading said. The reading already told me the money's in the bag. The blessings is already in the bag. It's already done. The transaction's already sent. It's coming. I don't know what it is. It could be anything, bro. I've got so much stuff moving around me for real. It's unreal. I heard the same dudes that get on here and they want to be me, right? And I hear the same dudes talking. I hear the same dudes get on here and they talking about like they me, talking about, oh, I got so much moving. You don't have anything moving. What are you talking about? You can't even afford rap chips, nigga. Is you serious? You have something moving? But yet these people won't have a direct conversation, but they want to do all this fake talk and talk backwards. Well, who cares, bro? Fact is, at the end of the day, you're a lame, and I'm the king. You feel me? And all you do is sit there and try to have a conversation indirect. Like, have the conversation direct as a man. You got something to say, nigga? Like, real talk, bro. Like I told you, I'm going to be opening up my own scooter company in DeKalb, Illinois. I'm going to take over DeKalb, Illinois, right? I'm going to take over Benton Harbor, Michigan. I'm going to take over all these little supposed wannabe ghettos and hoods in my sleep, bro. Them all broke niggas. They ain't got nothing out there. All those places are dilapidated. It's like Detroit. Real talk. The minute I get my bread, I'm coming and I'm taking every block over. Real talk. You want to see Batman out there doing his thing. That's what people don't get. Like when I come somewhere, if I move somewhere at this point, wherever I move, first of all, I have everything secured already, right? So I move around. I get to do what I want. Wherever I come, I'm bringing everything, bro. Like I'm completely gonna take over every block there. That's what y'all don't get. It's different. Like if I move somewhere, I'm taking everything over, literally, and I'm in the street, active. You feel me? It's different, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's just we don't move the same, bro. We ain't in the same boat. So yeah, like I said, for me personally, I don't care how nobody feel. I don't care how nobody feel. I don't care what they have to say. Y'all care about things that I don't care about. Like I said, I'm just seeing the same thing around me, bro. It'd be the same thing, man. Y'all try to live above your means. Y'all sitting here and you're with all these Freemason scams and you're supporting Satanism and what is the point, bro? To drive around cars that you can't afford that you got on payments? Can't none of y'all afford none of these cars, bro. None of them. They can't afford none of these whips, and they're all irrelevant anyway. Who cares about them? Seriously, hold up. Yeah, like I said, I see it every day in front of me, man. I see it, and like I said, that's your new generation of so-called women. Is it's absolutely hilarious. They're all bitter. They're all bitter and miserable, and then they think someone cares. I don't care what y'all do. I have no relation to you, bro. That connection's been completely like no, doesn't exist. I don't care what none of y'all do, bro. That's how all y'all act. All y'all act mad entitled and act like you ain't never seen a man. They all act the same, bro. And you don't think that that's irritating? It's mad weird, bro. That'd be weird, man. Women back in the day were so much different. They were looking for the thing totally opposite of y'all. Y'all ain't doing nothing. And y'all just sit there, like I said, all of them, they spoiled entitled. You know what I mean? I'll hear so-called women talking about that, like talking about, yeah, I got my own apartment, and like that's a big deal. So you're at beginner phase. I'm a veteran in this game. You're at the beginner phase. You're barely starting. That's like a chicken that's barely hatching, and you trying to do the you know the the beginner grind, the beginner grind, but you talking to a veteran, right? But they'll act like I don't even exist. Like that's what they do because that's what this paradigm teaches. It teaches as long as you go against men and you go against humanity and you worship Satanism and you go against God in this society and everything that God created and built, as long as you do that, we'll keep money in your pocket. That explains America right there. All these people are joke. And see, the difference is I have the courage and you know what to say it to y'all's face. I have the courage to say it right in front of you. Real talk. And y'all don't do nothing about it. You're never going to. You can't. Y'all are all powerless. You're weak. It's a weak country. That's what y'all don't understand. When I look at America, bro, like I am an American. I'm from here. Like this is my country. Anyone else coming over here is infringing and a traitor. You feel me? A traitor or they're an invader. That's facts. So my attitude is like, whatever, bro. We could do whatever. Real talk. This whatever, homie. Because you in my country. You feel me? You coming infringing on my territory. I run my territory, like for real. See, that's the thing. Like you talk to gangs, fake gang lords, all that stuff, right? All these sets in Chicago. Who's saying they GD, they whatever, right? None of that stuff matters, man. It was all just to create separation, and none of those niggas have any power. They don't own none of these blocks. You're not tough. You're just the same crabs in a bucket doing it to yourself, and we laugh at you. That's why a lot of them mad because they know they ignorant. I'm not ignorant. Yeah, it bothers you, don't it? Good. I'm glad it bothers you. And that same nigga that said that and was a coward, I keep coming down your block like every day, homie, and you don't do nothing about it. See the difference? When I get on YouTube, I'm not just talking and running my mouth. I'm going to y'all's niggas blocks on live on camera, homie. I'm taking my videos right in front of you on the same blocks, proving all these people cowards, homie. They cowards, bro. They know for me, I can't get in any trouble, bro. Real talk. I can't get in any trouble. Everybody knows about me. Everybody knows about me and who I am. Everybody. You feel me? And like I said, that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Because these people ain't about nothing, bro. They just some addicts who got nothing going for them. They're not tough. They're scrawny. That nigga looked like he weighed like 60 pounds soaking wet, literally. And these people online tried to run with that and say, "Oh, he's tough." What? Y'all got to make some sense, homie. We out here talking about reality, cuz you feel me? Like all that games, like I said, it's just designed. You want me to be in a upset mood like you because you're manic all the time. So you want me to be upset so that I'll make impulsive, rash decisions because you want me to make a mistake. You want me to get in trouble. You want me to have to pay money and cost me money and fines and trouble and court costs and all stuff like that. It'll never happen, bro. I don't go to court. Period. For nothing. Like I've completely exited this system. I don't care how you feel, but I'll tell you straight up, I ain't never going to court for nothing. Real talk. Facts. Not that I have to. I don't have any court dates, but I wouldn't go to court for nothing. No, there's nothing no more. This society ain't gonna throw nothing more at me. You've thrown more than enough at me. It's over with. I'm not doing nothing for you. So do whatever you gotta do. That's my attitude now. I would never go to court. You think I'm gonna live my life unhappy and miserable like oh hell no. Nah. Stressed? Hell no, nah, bro. See, Batman will never you'll never see Batman in a courtroom. Ever. I'm gonna have too much money. Real talk. That's the thing. Like that's what you want. You want to be like Pac when Pac was saying niggas ain't showing up to court you. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you want to be. Real talk. Why are you gonna come to a court with a bunch of corrupt masons? I speak against masonry. They don't run this game. I do. I do what I want to do, nigga. Money talks and everything else walks. Those courts, all they want is money. And we ain't even trying. We ain't giving you no money. Y'all masons get nothing now. You get nothing. Once you understand the system and you figure out the system, you say, okay, all these people the enemy. All of them. All of them. They serve injustice. They don't serve justice. You think I care about a court or what they have to say? Real talk. You feel me? So it's like, I'm just telling you reality, man. I don't have no problems. I'm good in the books. You know what I mean? But that's my point. I'll never go back and forth to a courtroom. You feel me? Like, real talk. If I had something that was actually important and real, cool. But this society has done nothing but throw fake it stuff at me to try to hold me back. I would never go to court no more. Real talk. It's just no. That's the answer. It's even in the readings that I'm saying this to society and everyone. The answer is no now. Do what you got to do because I don't care. I'm not answering to your system, period. And you're not going to make me. Real talk. And that's the thing. That's what time is for. Exactly what that's what this time is about. Stand up for yourself. This system is a joke. This system is a joke, bro. All these people a joke. Like I said, you think that I'm content with people pretending around me and you think that I care? I'm not lacking nothing. I have more than all y'all put together. I got more than the illusion of Trump, more than the illusion of Warren Buffett, for real. And my hustle's built way different where it's actually secure. See, it's the opposite of stability, which is letting go and letting things be. And that opposite of stability is what brings me actual stability. Because the kind of stability you're talking about doesn't exist. Because if you work a job and you put stuff on payments, once you stop paying your car note, they're going to take it. Once you stop paying for your home, they're going to take it. Right? Once you stop going to work or whatever, you have one issue or they don't feel like you're sucking up enough, right? Which is something I never do at all, right? I'm a boss, right? They're going to fire you. Once you lose that job, there goes that fake stability. Stability doesn't exist. That's what people don't get. Like you're not a genius. You're listening to a genius. You're not that smart, obviously. If you think that it's real, somebody's saying hi to me. So, like I said, I'm just trying to teach people the truth. I teach people the truth. I teach the public the truth, right? On my program, on my show, right? Like, and nobody got to agree with me, but it's how I feel. 100%. It's 100% my views and viewpoints. I wouldn't change it for the world. You know what I mean? I can't stand society, bro. I wouldn't do nothing for none of this society, man. It's a satanic evil system. I'm an angel. Why would I be with it? Hell no. I ain't down with it and I'm not doing it. Not no more. So for me, like I said, um, it's just different, man. You know, the thing with me is I'm getting so well known now. A lot of people are paying homage, like the dude that just honked. Like I don't even know who that was, bro. People be honking at me because they know, obviously, oh, that's the Batman, bro. So I'm like the real Bruce Wayne. You feel me? Which is cool. I mean, that's cool. But like I said, this Bruce Wayne is a little different than what the movies depict. You know, I really didn't come from any money. at all. Like they talk about, oh, your family was wealthy. My family was not my family. My family is who did all this to me and stole my inheritance. My family didn't do much of nothing for me other than my father. My father is who did everything for me, right? And even he was like weird when it came to money. I don't know if he was doing it for my own good, but like he didn't really want to give me like a lot of money. You know what I mean? Or maybe he was trying to save, for me to have it. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, my dad is who did everything for me. I'm eternally grateful. You feel me? I was never spoiled. I never got stuff like that. He never like he all he did was train me to be a professional baseball player. That's what I spent every fiber of my being doing. That's what I love to do is like go out with my dad and do batting practice and field baseball and practice, my craft and what I'm good at and what he wanted for me. Other than that, that's what I love to do. That's why you see me with my work ethic with this, because I know he's cheering me on in heaven, looking at me, and he's proud of me. Like I know I made my father proud. You know what I mean? No matter what he ever said, like yeah, it's called tough love. He would do it on purpose to try to set me off to build that fire in me because he wanted me to win. And he knew I was coming up against impossible odds in a world that don't like me in the first place and don't even want to see me, breathing. That's the truth. These people don't even want to see me breathing, bro. They don't want to see me breathe air or eat. You feel me? And still, he knew how tough he was going to have to make me. And that's love, man. That's why I feel that love. Like it's eternal love. So I know he watching me. I know he proud of me. It said it in the readings. It said he's your biggest fan. I already know because that's the way he was when I was a kid. He'd be cheering for me and everything I do, supporting it. Like it's making me tear up. But I miss my dad. I really do. But like I said, I mean that's the ultimate love and sacrifice. Just like if somebody sold their soul to protect me, which makes sense that would be him. I mean, yeah, that's ultimate love. That's when you really love someone. That's love is sacrifice. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I don't have to say it. You get what I'm saying. But when you love someone that much, that's love. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's the thing. A lot of people say like, "Oh, I don't agree with what everybody or what someone does." Well, none of us are. I mean, we all make decisions. It's our life. You can't agree with everything somebody do. That don't mean that you don't love them. I don't mean you don't care. But with y'all, it does. See, that's the difference. Like it's just like you talk to people, but as soon as you open your mouth and tell them a viewpoint and oh, these are my beliefs, they get offended because oh, your beliefs don't align with theirs. Nobody's beliefs align. If you lived in a society where everybody's beliefs aligned, it would be nuts. Now look at what you got. That's exactly the society we have. We have a society where everybody's afraid to disagree, afraid to see things their way, afraid of independent thought. Here's another cute little doggy. Hi, little guy. No, don't leave. I don't want him to leave his little base. She's so cute. The little dog's a chihuahua. I like chihuahuas. I always liked them. I think they're cool. They're little timid creatures. So yeah, like I said, 24 in the box. That's all, man. I mean, like I said, I've accomplished a lot. Um, I'm hopefully just getting started, doing the best I can, man. Trying to hang in there with what I'm going through. I'm starting to kind of figure it out a little, I think, but I just don't know if it's enough. Like I said, it's all impossible, but God, and that's really how I feel. Because that's the truth. I mean, what I'm coming out of is impossible to get through. I mean, God is the one carrying me, and that's really how I feel. Seriously, and trust me, like, you know, my mind tries to play tricks on me and stuff too. I deal with the devil daily, but I just truly feel like that. My beliefs never truly get revoked. I always have faith. You know what I mean? Because that's the truth. That's what it's about. It's not about believing in something blindly. It's believing in something because you truly believe in it. I truly believe in this. I'm not afraid to go to hell. I'm not afraid of any of the things y'all fear, and that's the whole point. Is I realize that's what it's about at the end of the day is facing your fears. You know what I mean? Like any fear can be conquered. Any in this realm or in any other realm, whether it be spiritual or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. But it's about where is your heart at? Are you a good person? That's all that matters. All this belief stuff, what you believe, God clearly doesn't care. He doesn't. He's made that pretty apparent if he's telling y'all I'm his chosen one. I mean, I taught for years that God was the devil. I'm talking about for years and was adamant about it, right? And like that's just me as a human actually using my mind and thinking and trying to figure out the system, and for him to come out and say like like he didn't I still haven't gotten an answer on that. That's what's so weird. But it's like if he's helping me with all this and carrying me through and I'm a good righteous man, which I know I am, I've never wronged anyone, I don't have anything on my conscience at all. I defend myself, that's it. I'm good at that. You know what I mean? Too good at that. But like he showed me, no, I really am real. Like God is real, bro. Trust me. God is real, man. That's the one thing that he showed me because like I'm being real. This is not a false testimony. This is true testimony. I taught that for years, bro. I was a hardcore Christian at first, then I completely turned my back on it. And I was like, I just thought religion was meant to control people, and that was it. So when you hear someone like me who's taught what I've taught for years and really educated and really studied theology and religion more so than any of y'all, like people like Nutty who are, armchair revolutionaries, fake YouTube prophets, they get on here trying to talk like me. No, I've really studied this stuff. Like I know things you do not know. You don't know anything. You just spew a bunch of misinformation. That's why I'd love to have a direct conversation so I could correct you on everything you said that's not true. You're a liar. Just straight up, bold face. So my whole point is like when you hear someone like me who really is that smart and they telling you, look, God has to be real. Look at what he's done for me. It's not like I'm not grateful. I'm super grateful for all the blessings I've been given in life. Do you know how rich I've been? Do you know how much money I've seen? It's incredible, bro. So like I said, to have a little period where I struggle or go through hell and go through whatever, like I'm having to go through again, which is starting to completely come to a close, pretty much over. We're getting to the point where it's going to be over with. The abundance phase is starting when I got God talking to me and walking me step by step. That's incredible, man. Y'all think I'm not scared, bro? I haven't been able to breathe every day, bro. You think I'm not terrified? Like, come on, bro. Can't even move. Like my insides. Like, you can't be serious, bro. That's faith, man. So and not just that, but to be doing all that I do, to really be Batman and be this active. Like today I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm chilling. Feel me? I was tired, man. I could feel it in my legs. My whole body is sore. Y'all think it's easy being Batman. It's hard as hell. It takes a lot of work, bro. A lot. It takes a lot out of you. Yeah, I'm like to the point I can barely stand up sometimes, you know, and I'm exhausted. Doing too much, not sleeping enough. And, you know, that's partially my fault, but I'm just saying people run their mouth a lot, man. People talk a lot, but like I really hope that people gather my message and listen to what I have to say, man. I believe in God, man, because it's not about what happens to me. What I mean? No matter what happens to me, I don't blame God. I don't sit there like, oh, it's your fault. You know what I mean? Even if it was, I don't care, man, because I believe in what He's saying. His plan really makes sense to me. It even says you don't understand these daily downloads I get. I'm so spiritual in touch with God. I sit at the right hand throne of God, homie. It's so real. It told me yesterday. What did it say? It tells me step by step. It said a word. You know how like they say you break to build up? That's what it said. But that God did that for me. That makes sense. That's what it is. Because I'm totally broken. I'll tell you straight up, bro. I've been broken, bro. It wasn't by these people online like they wanted. It wasn't by. It was just by. It was by some of the things they did. You know what I mean? What happened to me when they, like I said, when they made their phone calls to Seton Hospital? What happened to my stomach and abdomen? Yeah, that broke me, bro. I mean, that's common sense. Of course it did. There was no way I could, stand up to that or change it, right? Other than that, everything else, no, I never broke. I don't break emotionally, spiritually, nothing like that. Mentally, I'm too strong, or physically, clearly, right? So, I'd say that not so much that it broke me because I've never been broken, but just the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense to me. It makes sense that I would have to be broken in order to be fixed and made new and made whole and be renewed. It's part of the process. It sucks. It's the worst part. It's the scariest time ever, and that's what they told me in the. I heard another reading, another person preaching, talking, and this is all within the same time frames. And they said, I know it's scary. I know you're holding on. And they said you're just gonna have to have faith. You're gonna have to have faith in God, and that's the truth. I'm moving off faith. Y'all don't understand. I breathe off faith. I haven't been able to breathe every day, bro, at all. Like you don't get it, bro. Like if you got something like I got going on in my diaphragm, bro, that's where I draw air. Everything I do is off faith. Everything. You know what I mean? I give every minute, second to God. So if you can't hear that and understand a true testimony and then say, wait a minute, but this dude that's saying he's going through that physically, he's out in the street being Batman and he's walking, running over 20 miles a day half the time, and the dude can't even breathe. What am I doing wrong? That's what people need to say. Just like they said that one comment where they were like, he's rippling. His physique is insane. What am I doing wrong? That's really the question. What is y'all's excuse? Y'all ain't going through what I'm going through. You didn't have this happen to you. That's what I want to. I serve as an inspiration to the public, man, of people, just don't lose hope. Hope is everything, man. Hope is everything, bro. The Masons have it backwards, like the way Bane talked. When he's like, I feed them hope to blah, 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 their soul. Like, nah, hope is what you need. Hope is all I've ever had. Hope. It's brought me through everything, and it always brings me to blessings and an amazing turnout and to happiness. And that's what I'm counting on again. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Like, there's nothing wrong with, being a normal, real person. There's nothing wrong with having hard times. There's nothing wrong with struggling. So what's up with y'all on the internet, man? Y'all be trying to shame people, bro. You really think that people on these blocks put up with that or agree with that? Do you think that all the Mexican people down here, do you think they agree with you or me? They agree with me clearly because they honking at me. They all love me. And why? Because they're seeing this white man that they've seen for years, and they're looking at me and they're like, man, he's a real dude. So they got to respect it. It wouldn't matter. They like some of them, they may not even like me or you get what I'm saying, right? For that reason, whatever. And they looking at me like, man, he's different. Like I like him. Like the rest of them, forget them. They suck. Like I feel the same way sometimes. I don't even get along with them, to be honest with my own. You feel me? But they probably like that sometimes. They probably like the rest of them can whatever. But this dude, he different. Like he real. There's something about him. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm half Mexican. So you gotta understand, like I'm wanted down here. I'm accepted down here. I can run my mouth all day. They just gonna look at it like, well, yeah, bro, he got white people problems. Like real talk, I do. Like they get it. They probably think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm like I said, I've come up in this culture. I came up in African American culture. I came up in all different cultures. That's why I talk the way I talk, I walk the way I walk, I hold myself the way I do. But the difference is, it's not fake. See me, I just think it's crazy. I go on Facebook, I see little emaciated, skinny niggas on Facebook running their mouth talking about, uh, yeah, you run into a nigga in person and they be so quick to switch up. Then I look at the nigga, I'm like, man, this nigga look like he weighs 70 pounds soaking wet. I don't even know if I can give you 70, maybe 60. I'm like, I just look at the world different. And I'm a white man. Do you know how terrifying that is? A white man that doesn't see any of that, that's spiritual and is complete hindsight, like Captain Hindsight, his third eye's completely open, and he knows everything going on. He's omnipotent, and he's the type that sees people in the street and really is G checking them. That's terrifying to these dudes, bro. Like serious, bro. I'm just telling you the truth, man. It's terrifying to have a dude like me who's supposed to be a yuppie snob who wears jeans and is a cowboy. Like that's terrifying. That's why I understand the movie, like when Batman's on the loose and he's on the motorcycle. I understand why they're screaming, because it's gonna be the same way when I get active and I've got the money and resources. I already know people are gonna be terrified. These criminals are, the actual criminals, the people doing actual criminal acts. Oh, they're gonna be terrified, bro. I understand it. Like literally, Batman's coming on the Bat Pod, and they're like, ah, like yeah, I get that, bro. Because I'm terrifying because I have no limits. I have no fear. I have no limits, and I don't care. And I'm doing it all myself. You know what I mean? Like, forget taking matters into your own hands. Batman went past that a long time ago. You feel me? It's a And it's an insane concept that makes sense. It's really not that insane. Like that's what you need. You need someone who's rich, upper class, from the suburbs. Even though I'm not, I'm from the hood originally, but I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. Like from the suburbs, but who has that background and who knows how to protect the community, knows how to go out and gather resources. You need that in any village. I don't care where you at. If you in the middle of Africa and Ethiopia, Europe, you've got to have someone who's a go-getter, and that's all I am. Like I'm bred to go hunt and get what I need. I'm like the caveman. I'm bred to go out and get what I need. That's why I got balling tatted on my back like Pac, because I'm always balling. I stay balling. So it's like, I'm just saying, people think they're about something. The thing I'm about is G checking people. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm the enforcer. I always have been. I'm about that. I ain't come across nobody yet that I've lost to or that I was scared of or nothing. I've done this all over, bro. Dallas, through every hood in Dallas, Oak Cliff, ran Oak Cliff. They were all scared of me. Like, this is not, I'm a true, tried and tested soldier. This is not fake. So it's like, we can forget talking to me about the streets. Any of y'all, like, don't even say nothing to me. I'm tired of hearing it. Not that I do, but I just don't even kick it in front of me. You're just gonna piss me off. Real talk. That's number one, because y'all don't come from what I come from, and you're not me. And you should know who you talking to. You feel me? You need to get educated first. If not, don't say nothing to me. That's number one. Number two, and I'm not talking about fans. Fans can say whatever they want to me. I'm talking about like dudes in the street that think they're somebody. Other than that, I'm just telling you the truth, man. I'm not on here to sound cute. I'm just being real. That's what I come from. I'm a street dude, bro. I'm a street dude. I got lucky. I got smart, and I figured out I have a lot more potential than what I was seeing. So that's what I try to work on. You know what I mean? I have to stay out of trouble. I mean, look what happened to me. Look what I'm trying to do. Look what I'm trying to heal from. I mean, like I said, I just put my faith in God, man, because it's hard as hell. It is super hard. It's scary. It's hard. And I just do the best that I can, but I'll always have love for everybody. I got love for God. Christina, I love you more than anything. And just know I'm doing the best I can. Because like I said, I'm still fighting for my life. You know what I mean? And no, it's not made up. It's 100% real. And I have all documentation of it. Everybody knows it's real, bro. So there's nobody who can put any doubt or ideas of thoughts of doubt in my mind, much less anybody else's about me. It's just the fact that, like I said, that's the paradigm. The paradigm is that the reason why I do what I do is because it's necessary. I do what I do because I want to make sure I have the streets on lock and make sure I understand what's going on around me. You understand? Because if you don't know, that's the first mistake, is not knowing what's happening around you. That's why I've always been big on knowing what's happening around me and educating myself. All right, especially on how this world actually works with the corporate structure and the government and the entire paradigm. And that's what I'm trying to explain to people, is like, I'm hyper intelligent. If I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm not saying anyone should copy it. Please don't, because you will not be able to do what I do. I promise that. None of you. I don't care who you are. You could take the biggest nigga. He couldn't do what I do. Y'all ain't built for it. See, that's the thing. You talk about being big and you think it's about being tough. Ain't none of y'all as tough as the white boy. I'm telling you right now, bro, that's the thing that I do got going for me. That's just from my father. Ain't none of y'all built like me, especially you niggas. You can't be serious, bro. Y'all soft. Y'all proved that before. Every time we collided, y'all proved that. I'm just saying the truth. Who would not want that? Why would you not want a dude that's like me, like around you? I would want that. I'm just saying, if it was someone else and it wasn't me, I would want that. I would want a tough guy, tough dude around me. I'd rather have him with me than against me. I'll tell you that much. Even I'm smart. I'm not a coward, but I'm just saying, if we cool, I'd rather be cool than have problems with you. Me, I have problems with everybody. I like having problems sometimes. It's just my character, number one, but I like beef. You know what I mean? But like I said, like, I'm gonna go along. I'm easy to get along with, bro. I don't start problems with people for no reason ever. No, I don't do that. Like, if I had a tough dude with me that was tougher than me, I would be cool to him. I'd be nice as long as he cool and keep it respectful. You feel me? We straight. He start disrespecting me, I don't care how tough he is. That's the difference. I don't care who it is. See, most people, they care. Y'all have limits. You know what I mean? You know who to do it with and who not to. Me, I don't. I don't have no limits. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna be respected. I don't care if the dude was a giant. Real talk. I wouldn't care if y'all brought a giant that was 40 feet tall out here. I'd tell him to his face, and you go and respect me just like the rest of these people. Seriously. That's just how I'm built. I'm a brave heart for real, bro. I fear nothing and nobody. And that's what it takes. It takes somebody at that capacity that operates at that capacity, right? In order to succeed, in order to get things done, and in order to change the game. I've changed the game literally. So, like I said, I'm just saying the people who get my channel, I mean, consider it a blessing. You're lucky to hear my channel because I do my thing all over the country. I'm not local by any means. I've done my thing everywhere, bro. You understand? I'm really about this. Like I said, like if you say like there's a whatever going on, right? No, blah 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 is safe from. You heard that in the music? Okay, that I'm the general of that. Like I said, y'all witnessing, you could call it whatever, but it ain't no struggle because we done won. I've won by myself the whole thing. Ain't nobody coming close to me. I run the streets across this whole country, coast to coast. I run everything, and that's it. You know what I mean? I'm about being tough for real. I don't care about none of that other stuff. I don't care about all that other stuff you do. All y'all doing illegal activity. Batman gonna shut that down anyway. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, I'm just telling you, Batman runs the streets. That's solidified. That's not even up for debate at all, right? So there must be a reason why I do it, right? It's like he said in that movie with Sidney Dean, White Men Can't Jump, right? He said, I hustle a hell of a lot better players than you, right? He said, what you don't get, it takes hard work. I said, hard work to make something this pretty, right? Look like a bum or a chump, right? So he says, so I must be doing it for a reason, right? I do the same thing. Feel me? I'm just saying, bro, get like me, man. All y'all need to get like me, bro. Y'all need to get smart and understand, reality of what's happening and the paradigm. And like I said, this isn't an option no more for me. That's the thing. I train myself for whatever comes to me in life. I want to try to be prepared for as I can. You know what I mean? It's just like you people, a lot of you get into trouble a lot. A lot of you have been to prison in and out, or you're probably going to go for your crimes or whatever. If you're not prepared for prison, how are you going to be ready for it? See, that's why I train so hard. I train so hard because I know any environment they put me in, I'm going to dominate. It could be a prison, it could be a ghetto, it could be a hood, it could be a slum, it could be streets universally, anywhere that I go. But I'm going to train to make sure that I am the superiority. You know what I mean? And I'm talking for real. Like that, no matter what I come up against, I at least have a chance to win because that's what it's going to take. Difference is, if you get in a prison environment, right, you have to think cautiously still. That's the hardest thing to do. That's why when people get on here and they're fake, it's so offensive to me because you don't understand what goes into it. You can't just be Billy Tough Guy. That won't work in prison because you have to understand self-preservation. You have to understand not catching charges. See, it's a game, it's a system. You have to learn to operate within. That's why when dudes are like, "Oh, I'm tough," you think you're tough because you're emotional like a woman. You think you're tough because you're willing to do things that I would never do because you're reckless and you're not able to have mental emotional strength and you can't even use your hands. That's not tough. That's weakness. You feel what I'm saying? And that's my whole point is that people have the game twisted, have the game backwards, and that's all it is at the end of the day. You feel me? So at some point, people are going to have to really understand and get with the program. What I'm teaching is necessary. You can call it whatever you want, but it's totally necessary. You know what I mean? And you got to understand, I did all that. I did that in jail. I know how to hold my own. I know how to move. And I'm not teaching anything that's ignorant. I'm teaching the opposite. I'm teaching knowledge. I want people to be educated on how to take care of themselves. I teach self-defense. I want but real self-defense that will work because I've used it to protect myself. See, you got a lot of self-defense teachers. They ain't never been in the street a day in their life. How they going to teach you anything? If they've never been in that situation, I've been in that situation several times. I'm a legend in the hood for real for all that. Like, if you ain't never been in that situation, you could do all the talking you want. That's not going to prepare you for that situation and what's to come of it, right? Right? Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's just different, right? So, I mean, for me personally, I train for what's real and what's really happening. You feel me? And that's all I train for. Like I said, I don't even do sparring, bro. If I was able to get in a gym and we could actually do all that, I would be like, it would be all real, and it would be like I would take like 5 guys versus me, and that would be like my regular training. What was the point of that? That would be my regular training You know what I mean? Because that's the only way that you get better. That's the only way that you learn, right? Is through the real thing when your adrenaline is pumping. Real talk, like y'all don't get it. When I get all this money, that's the type of stuff I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be paying gyms and stuff and working out deals with them where I can have 5 opponents at one time to actually train, like with gloves and everything on, boxing gloves and all that. But like I need the actual scenarios that I'm gonna be in, I need to replicate them to practice and train, right? So, I mean, it's just it's that simple. You know what I mean? The thing about life, man, is life is hard, life is tough. You know, what I've been through, like I said, there's nothing anybody's ever been through that could equate to this. I'm just being honest. I didn't choose this. I don't want this. You can have it. So it's not a competition, but I'm just being real, bro. This is the worst. I mean, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, what I've been going through physically because of what they did to me behind my back, much less coward stuff, right? And like I said, it wasn't nothing that I lost in. It was just something that happened, and I've explained it. I'm tired of talking about it, right? So, I mean, that's basically the whole concept and the whole plan is like people really need to understand reality and understand what it is and how the game works. What is with these people, bro? Like, honestly, like, legit. It'd be so weird, man. Like, people just, they'll stop, they just stop, then they're braking again, then they're braking. They're just sitting there, like, what are you doing? Like, I honestly just think it's super weird, bro. Like, literally, they just braking. They just keep driving up and then braking. Like, what is the point of that? I just think that's weird. Probably has nothing to do with me, but I just think it's weird. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Like, people be like, what the hell is that, too? Oh, okay. But yeah, people act like I own something. Like, I'm not here for you. I'm here for me. I'm doing what I need to do. Feel me? So, like I said, at the end of the day, nobody creates my standard. Nobody creates my goalpost. And like I said, I'm doing the real thing, man. And all this has been real as it gets. What I've done is real as it gets. You know what I mean? I just don't show y'all nothing or talk much about it. But it's all just training in my eyes, for when we get to the real thing in these other cities and states. So I don't know. Long story short, right? Some of these people are so weird, man. The looks in their eyes, it's like I could tell that you're phased by the white man. Real talk. They the one looking like that. It'd just be weird. Like I said, you can see the vibe in the air out here. It ain't nothing to pretend about. It's just obvious. It's like I don't care how you feel about me. You ain't gotta like me, but you'll never be on my level. That's just silly to think. You're not built like me. That's the thing. That ain't nobody built like me, bro. I'm definitely built right. Real talk. Real talk. I know I'm superior to everybody. That's because of my heart I got inside of me. Nothing else. Because of how hard I work, my work ethic, right? And my fearlessness. Fearlessness. But yeah, like I said, I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know. It just is what it is, man. Like I said, I'm all about, conquering fear and getting through barriers. And I mean, that's the mentality that bred all this. But like I said, even though it's all been real, I'm not saying it was training. All this been real, man. I've done a lot, accomplished a lot. But in my mind, I'm not saying like I devalue it or anything. It's all been real, but I'm saying it's all still training for when we get to like New York to Gotham and all these different places. And then I have money and resources to work with, because I'm gonna get a stipend. That's what y'all don't get. Like Christina is negotiating. We're gonna have everything we need. So like I said, it's all I'm waiting for. Once I get the money and resources under my belt, however God delivers my blessings, it says it's already on the way. Whatever. I mean, it sounds like it's right there because it's like it's coming, like now, and I'm seeing signs of it with everything I'm doing with all my hustling I'm doing. Y'all gotta understand how quick I'm coming up. I'm coming from nothing to something real quick in front of your face. I did this. This is all my hustle right now. Wait until we get Christina's hustle involved too. You feel me? This is all me from my own 2 hands. I'm building this, all this money, right? Quickly, right? Like I said, Christina helped me. They're supposed to owe me $1,000 bonus at some point. Like, I don't know what they're confused about. I did the requirements. We did them together. Like, I mean, they should be paying me $1,000 bonus whatever in January or whatever. They need to throw that on there. You feel me? But like I said, I'm owed a $200 one too, as of now, and I needs that. I need all that money. Real talk, that'll help me. $1,000 will really help me because so y'all be talking, but like I said, I'm gonna have enough money I can turn around. If I see like a little cheap bicycle, I ain't gonna pay nothing that's top dollar right now. There's no point because it doesn't mean it's any better. I need something that runs efficiently. I might get me a bicycle, different things I can do. Then y'all don't get I can take the bikes. I can start buying bikes, and then I'm starting my little e-mobile goods store already. I'm starting learning how to build it, the idea and concept of it. I don't need to sell scooters because I make money already, nigga. See, that's the part y'all be trying to twist details and make it sound like I'm not winning. Like, no, you're just slow. You can't do what I do, so don't tell me nothing. But like I said, that's the thing. I'll get the bikes. I can turn them into bat pods. I can modify them. I can learn how to work on them. Like I'm gonna be studying that stuff soon. That's what I'm planning to do. Turn around and start studying. Right. I got to get me another laptop at some point. That'll help so I can sit down and really, really get on there and do all my research other than using the phone. I got to pay that phone bill coming up soon. Just I have a lot of things I got to do, man. You know what I mean? But that check coming 21st to the 26th, we a couple of days away. We're right around the corner, man. Once that check comes, everything is going to change. That's the way I feel. I'm hoping that I can just go ahead. I'll probably have to just pay the phone ahead of time so that I make sure it stays on because I need this to run my business. I have to have this. I mean, I really need it. You know what I mean? So, and that's not struggling. That's not lacking. That's just being in between bills. Like everything that they try to tell me on here, it's like, well, what about you though? You have no finances. You don't have nothing. You don't own nothing. You're not doing well. Like, well, what are you talking about? You're just trying to give me a hard time when I'm not having a hard time? That's weird. How long are you going to do this for? I mean, they've been doing it for years. I've had millions of dollars in the bank and they like, you're broke. Okay, that's fine. If that makes you feel better, I'm not going to argue with you. That's for sure because that's stressful. You feel me? That's them. It's weird as hell, but they won't go get a job, which they actually really need. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm doing mine. This is my company. I'm the CEO. So yeah, like I said, the digital marketing, what I'm doing, I'm the pioneer. I'm taking over this whole game. This is going to be the future. I'm going to make enough money with this to do everything. That's what people don't get. Everybody counted me out, and I'm the future of money. I'm the future of finances. There is no future without me. That's what I've built economies for people. Why do you think they run around saying, "Yeah, Taylor Swift uh, helped the economy here"? No, she didn't. Taylor Swift is a mason and makes no money. What the hell are you high on? What are you people talking about, bro? Everything I say, they copy. I'm the one who said that day one. I'm talking decades ago. I said I build and create the economies for these places, and I was serious. I did. Y'all wouldn't have an economy if it wasn't for me, right? You like you mad at me, you want to hate me out of every system and everything, and you can't because I'm the one who built it all. There wouldn't be an economy here if it wasn't for me. I'm who created it. It was all my money. What are you talking about, dude? You forgot who I am? You forgot all I did and accomplished? All the people I helped? Are you serious? Like, hell no, bro. Y'all can't be serious, man. Y'all funny. You know me? So on that note, like I said, it just is what it is. My point is when I get the resources and we go up to New York, these different states and cities, I mean, it's just easy for me to be me and move anyway, because most people, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be in different areas doing my thing. I'm going to keep Christina in the good areas posted up. We're going to get different homes. We're going into real estate. We're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be busy all the time. And like I said, I'm going to be doing the Batman thing actively. And yes, quite often. It's just I want to make sure that majority of my time goes to Christina because that's what I care about and that's what matters, nothing else. But I am going to be doing this Batman thing full fledged, and she's going to do it with me. So we'll still be together through the whole thing. She's going to support it. I already know she loves it and loves that it makes me happy. And that's all. I'm sure she just worries about me and cares, which I know that much. And, that's why I want her to be able to see everything. Feel me? So we'll have cameras attached to me, all that type of stuff. But this is very necessary, man. It's necessary because Batman is going to be able to actually like be a hero and stop a lot of bad stuff from happening in the world because of my intuition and my gift. I'm just going to be able to be at the right place at the right time. I'm an angel, and that's what always happens with me. And that's what Batman is. He's an angel. That's what y'all don't get. He's an angel in human form. So that's my job. So I'm going to do what I need to do and save lives and protect people like I've been doing. And the rest of you, I don't know what you're doing. Go get a job. All right. Other than that, like I said, nutty, rap until you blue in the face. Keep on doing what you do, talking to yourself in a basement with a cigarette ashtray that looks like you smoked 80 packs this month. All right. And you go ahead and you just keep just smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff till you go ahead and you do you, nutty. Okay? Because you are not a good person. That's all I gotta say, bro. You got something wrong with you. You demonic as hell. You need God, bro. Quit denying God. Quit trying to have an answer for everything and be quiet and understand you have an answer for nothing. You failed always. All right, he's a failure. So, like I said, Nutty, you keep on rapping until you blue in the face. Keep on talking about your little laptops like anyone cares. And meanwhile, you don't have an existing operating business. You've sold no scooters. You lied, right? And you are still trying to run a scam with fake online inventory that doesn't belong to you. Facts, son, right? So other than that, keep on running your mouth. Like I said, do your fake little channel stuff. Nobody knows who you are, bro, and you're not getting your channel name tagged or set on here ever again. And that's it. I'm not giving you no attention. You don't get that. You don't deserve no shine. Feel me? Other than that, bro, I mean that would be a hell of a move for you, a great move if you were to give me a scooter. Like why not quit playing games? Just send me the scooter. It doesn't take anything. Come on, bro. You know what's good? All you got to do is send the scooter. It doesn't require no talking. Like what? All you could say is, "Yo, I'm sending a scooter." You can make a video say, "Straight up, I'm sending a scooter, and what I'm requesting in return for this scooter, it's free of charge. Send me one free." You could do that, right? You claim, right? Because you're a liar. You want narc perception. You want to pretend you got money when you're broke as hell and can't even afford rap chips. Okay, that's how you do it then. Send the scooter free of charge and say, in return, when you get your blessings, I want you to really put me on and I want to help you build your scooter store and I want you to help me build mine up. I'll gladly do that for you. That was the offer at hand. That's the only topic we can discuss. When I'm a grown man and I offer you an opportunity, you'll talk as a man to me direct about it, and you're going to do what I say because I'm the boss and I'm the one running it. What do you mean? I'm always the one with the money. Kind of like your daddy, Tommy Sotomayor, wanted my white man oil money, right? And I put him in his place and called him what he is. Then I ran him off the network and said, good boy, right? Okay. So who runs this game and who runs the world, Nutty? That's what I thought. So again, you're obsessed. You're a big fan. You watch all my videos, right? And that's about it. Like I said, I could keep tagging your name in my channel because it promotes and it gives me views. I make money off of you, nigga, and you can't do nothing about it. I love it. I love it. I said I love it. I love it. Nutty. Squirrel boy, come on, nutty. Squirrel boy. All right, so squirrel boy, like I said, you better just go ahead and send that scooter, okay, free of charge. That's all you got to do, boy. All right, and we'll go from there. And like I said, when I get my money, I can put you on to what I'm doing. I'll put you on. I put on for my city. I'll put you on, and I'll give you an opportunity where I'll help you build your scooter store for real, and I can teach you how to stop scamming. Okay, because you're all you do is try to scam, and you don't even know how to do it. You never make any money. You're a failure. I'm just saying, scam artists. The only way you can be a real scam artist is if you make money. I'm just saying, you're not it. Like I'm not encouraging you. I'm discouraging you from that. Like I want to teach you how to do real business legally the right way because you clearly don't know how. You ignorant. I'm not ignorant. Oh, they just ignorant. What did they say about you, Mike? They're just ignorant. They're ignorant. That's you. You just dismiss all of reality. Like, bro, you failed. You're not successful. You're miserable. Your surroundings are dilapidated. Your circumstances are horrible. You're over 50. You washed up. You were never a rapper. Every opportunity anyone tried to offer you, you ruined with your mouth and your emotions and your feels. Right? That's why you say, oh, your feelings. Yeah, you're the one in them. Can I own you anymore? So, like I said, you go ahead and run your mouth. Like I said, if you want the opportunity, send the scooter for free now, not later. I need the scooter now. If you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine. No problem. You're the one who offered, and I have it documented. You know what I mean? So, other than that, I mean, if you ain't got nothing for me, nigga, keep it pushing. Right? Just like the comment that said, whatever account that was, if that was you, obviously it was you. He said, okay, then there's nothing more to talk about. You 100% right. Can you imagine him come over here? He's still begging me for my money. He begging me. That's all he does is beg people for free money. And he's begging me and talking about, okay, then there's nothing else to talk about. Yeah, that's probably why no one does business with you. That's probably why you're a failure. That's why you probably can't even get a monetized YouTube channel. You still got a long way to go, buddy. I don't care if they made it a little easier. It's always been difficult as hell. They're gonna really make it hard. That they always did before. If not, they taking it easy on y'all now. It was hard to get this monetized channel. It wasn't like 500 subs. I had to have over 1,000. Right, that should be part of the lawsuit right there. That's completely unfair discrimination. Why do you get to do it with less subs and I have to work 8 times harder than you? That's not fair, right? But my whole point is you'll never catch up, man. I'm already a superstar prodigy. You're not entertaining. Nobody wants to see what you do. I mean, you're boring, bro. I think people want to see a 50-year-old old man that just talks nonsense and dismisses it and tries to invalidate anything that's reality that puts him in his feelings. You think anybody wants to see that? No. So let's get real. All right. Let's get real with it. Right? I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. And Nutty, on my platform, you can move it. All right. So go ahead and keep it moving. Right? Move over, little dog, because the big dog's moving in. Right? That's the big dog right here. Big Daddy, who for real, right? And that's about it. All right, Nutty. So, like I said, send the scooter for free. If you want an opportunity to be put on where I can help you to build your scooter company while I'm building mine in DeKalb, beautiful DeKalb, Illinois. All right, because 100%, I will be building a scooter company, an e-mobile goods store in DeKalb, Illinois, when I get my blessings and the time is right. Okay. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're not my first concern. My concern is Christina. So we'll be doing our island vacation. We'll be picking up her vehicle, and then we're going to do what she wants. I'm going to take her to San Antonio to the Riverwalk, and we're going to have a nice romantic dinner right on the water. We're going to do a whole bunch of fun stuff right in front of your face. Okay. And other than that, you can sit there and watch me be happy with my beautiful, wonderful, amazing girlfriend, Nutty. Okay. That you don't have a girlfriend, right? You have a personal blimp. Okay. So, like I said, blimp boy, that's about it. All right. Yeah. Keep my name out your mouth. All right, cuzzy, because I'm good at this. All right. This is what I do, boy. All right. So, like I said, other than that, we'll keep some music coming for y'all to keep you entertained. And like I said, Cassius Bane is the record label, man, because the game will never be the same. All right, son. Other than that, like I said, it is what it is, man. When I'm in DeKalb, that boy's a fan, man. He gonna be interested as hell. He gonna be like, man, Tyrese Sneed in DeKalb, Illinois, for real. He out here? Yeah, I'm gonna be out there, bro. I'm gonna be working out in that park that you and Cliffy was at when he did the karate thing. What right? I'll be in that park working out. I'm gonna find some park to work out at. No, I'm not gonna need to. Probably join a gym up there that you can't afford, right? Because you ain't got much money. You ain't got nothing. Here's oh, that boy got no bread trying to get on here and impress strangers because he want to get with someone else other than Big B right in front of her face, man. You were disrespectful as hell. I want to know why Big B puts up with that and hasn't kicked you out. That's what I want to know. In fact, I want to have a conversation with Big B. In fact, my audience and I demand respect for Big B. How about that? Respect for Big B. That's the new movement. All right. So if Big B want to talk on the show, let me know. We'll bring her on the panel as a guest, and I want to hear her talk for herself and explain to me why she puts up with you talking about other women and constantly trying to talk to them and get at them, and you just got your heart broken by someone in your chat, I heard, right? Because they didn't want you, right? They wanted the buns dot. The buns dot is getting in the way of your fantasies and projections, and you mad as hell in your feelings. Who wants buns dot? What's wrong with that person? Why would you want a bun? That is crazy. Nobody wants a bum. But these people on here are weird. So, like I said, you're lower class peasant. I can't be seen talking to the likes of you, and that's about it. And I'm sure that your trolls will relay everything I'm saying to you. I'm sure you're listening right now. So if you're listening right now, why are you always hiding in the shadows like an ogre troll that's hopping and climbing out of a bush? Please tell me, Nutty, why are you so scared of me coming to DeKalb, Illinois? I think we all know. Why are you so terrified of the white boy? Why? Why are you terrified of me, Nutty? Why are you so scared? Is it because you know I'm going to take over every block in DeKalb and Batman's going to be on a motorcycle rolling all around DeKalb? Hmm? Is that why? Why are you so scared of the white boy? Please tell me. Like I said, man, I'll probably build a whole studio up there. I mean, you're missing a lot of opportunity, bro. I mean, you should send a scooter. You 100% should put some financial back, and you should be donating too and financially backing me because you already see it's all coming. It's all coming, right? 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 So, like I said, I mean, now if you don't do that, you're going to be too late. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. You had your chance to support me and you didn't want to. So I'm telling you, I might have millions of dollars And because of your lack of faith in God, right, you want to sit here and pretend because you don't want to see me winning. Okay, cool. Do what you do then, bro. You know what I mean? God bless you. You know what I mean? Real talk. And we keep it shaking. You feel me? Because, like I said, if he was smart and he had any faith or anything at all in reality and in God, right, he'd be trying to support me. That way I can, turn around and bless him back with with a lot of money, right? An opportunity. I mean, I don't understand what the dude's issue is. I mean, you just a straight hater. Like, what? You mad at me because I'm successful and I'm winning and I'm beautiful and handsome and I got a beautiful, amazing girlfriend? You just jealous of me? And that's crazy, bro. I got 50-plus-year-old men jealous of me. Like, what? Everybody jealous of me. Like, yeah, Lee, bro, I must have a beautiful life, right? Everybody want to be me so bad. They try to deny it, but you can see it, right? So that boy want to be me like all of them. All of his people want to be me. Feel me? So, like I said, who emulates and copies who? You copied me. I mean, I ain't got to go over it, man. All y'all try to copy me. So I'm out, bro. I'll talk to you later, man. But yeah, just like I said, bro, just send the scooter, man, and be quiet. Send the scooter, send some bicycles. Like, that's what you should be doing. You should be trying to be Lucius. And I'm for real. I'm not playing at all, bro. If you wanted to be Lucius, man, the position is available, but you got to hurry up, bro. Because I need my resources now. Because, see, you get Batman Mobile moving on things and like help me right now. Oh, yeah, I'd be eternally grateful, bro. If you did it genuinely, I would return the favor in tenfold, bro. Real talk, bro. I'll probably give you like racks, like thousands of dollars when I get my money. Real talk. I just say here because you helped me. You know what I mean? Like real talk, bro. And that's all he got to do. I mean, that's a smart business move, man. So don't let him fly to you and tell you he a businessman. He a scammer. Because if he was a businessman, he would have been tried to help Batman. So all you gotta do, bro, get me mobile. You say your scooters go like 50 to 60 miles per hour and all that, bro. I needs me one of those, homie. Real talk, bro. Like all jokes aside, bro, I needs that. You feel me? Real talk. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? You send me one of those. Oh boy. You see Batman going fast as hell on his little bat pod, man. That'd be awesome, bro. Real talk. And then see you help me because then I'm able to do what I need to do out here in these streets. You feel me? As Batman, boy. Right? So I mean, you tell me, bro, what you want to do. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when I'm at the cab, I'm just telling you, man. I mean, the way that people need to learn. This is the lesson people gotta learn. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Because this being the way you've been to me, man, slandering me, defaming my character, showing no mercy with your words, and just being real, like ungrateful, right? And just weird, man, right? Real envious and jealous. That's cool, man. Because when I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna have the same attitude, you know, in everything. No mercy. Not with my success, not with me running the streets. So like I said, I mean it is what it is. I'm planning on taking over that whole city and the whole state. I'm gonna take over Chicago too. Watch in my sleep. You're gonna see a Batman rolling around Chicago, and I don't just mean the good areas. I'm talking about everywhere. I'm gonna take it all over, bro. I don't care what you're talking about. And quite frankly, that's not even my priority. I would never do that because I'm not gonna put myself in that position for no reason. And it's not because of me. It's because of Christina. I'm not gonna just put myself in bad places and bad situations when I got money like that. That's just silly, bro. So it's different when I'm in that position, and I need Christina to understand that too, and everybody. Like, nah, bro. I mean, I got to see what it's like, once I get that kind of money again, because it's been a while. I've had it, but like I've never had anything like that. But I've had money. I've had a lot of money, but not quite like this. I mean, this is new. So when I see what it's like, then I'll know. I'm gonna know. Like I don't want to go to no ghettos and no hoods. I'm not saying I won't be rolling through them for work though, but I don't know about in Chicago because Chicago is set up differently. And y'all think I'm simple, and I know how it's set up. I know you can't walk down certain blocks. It's just different. There's too many different sets, too many people set tripping and claiming. I know exactly what it is, bro. I'm gonna study my environment. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't really know anything about Chicago. I don't. I've only been there a few times. You feel me? I see the vibe. Like people don't mess with me in Chicago. They scared of me too. Like I said, I scream on Chicago niggas and they run. Real talk. Happened in all sorts of places. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna study my environment and figure it out and figure out how I want to approach it. Because I don't want Christina to worry. You know what I mean? That's gonna be like the thing for me. I don't want her to worry. You know what I mean? And I want her to just see everything. And like I said, we're gonna both have to have faith. It's that simple.